And welcome back. I'm Dylan Black. There is a brand new website, and it is serving our community in a big way. It's called OttawaMatters.com, and Mike Blasfeld is the community editor. He joins us right now. Hello, Mike.
Hey, how's it going, Dylan?
Very good. Let's just get right to it. This brand new website, so it launched last week. I mean, it has been around for quite long.
Yeah, Monday of last week, we officially launched. I was working on it. It was pretty quick. We got it going in about a week or so, and yeah, launched on Monday, and we've been doing pretty well so far, I'd say, through the first week. You know, several hundred followers on Facebook already, and seeing the Twitter numbers roll in, and one of our stories last week was shared over 850 times.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Good title as well, Ottawa Matters.
Yeah.
Okay. So why does Ottawa matter? What can people find on this website?
Well, you know, it's we want it to be a bit more community-based. You know, telling some of those stories, some of the maybe smaller stories that don't get as much of the spotlight as you might see in some of the larger media outlets in town. I know it's a big media market with the Citizen and CBC, and everyone does such great work. But you know, with the closure of some of the community newspapers, this is kind of a good chance for us to start telling that story on a daily basis and put it online. And I think that that's where kind of everyone is going now, and that's where the audience is. So you know, there's daily email newsletters that we send out, and you can get all your local headlines. So yeah, we're trying to cover everything really that's going on in the capital, but I think you know, those community stories are really what we want to focus on.
So is that what it means then to be hyper-local? Is that what that term means?
Yeah, you know, it's we're really, you know, 1310 News is what is powering this website really, and you know, we cover everything on, you know, you hear Mark Sutcliffe on Ottawa Today, and he'll talk about a lot of international stories as well, and 1310 News in the newscast will hear everything, you know, from Ottawa to around the world. But on this website, we really want to make the focus Ottawa. We really want, you know, those community stories to be front and center. And you can still there is still national and business and provincial stories on the site as well. But first and foremost, it's local right up at the top.
Okay, tell us about the collaboration then, Village Media and Rogers.
Yeah, this is the second collaboration between Village Media and Rogers. We launched a site back in October called Halifax Today, and out in Halifax, obviously. There's Rogers owns a station out there, News 95.7, and they launched this website, and it's just done tremendously well. And so they weren't actually going to launch the Ottawa Matters site so quickly, but since the Halifax site has been doing so well, they really thought, you know, let's take advantage and get this thing up as soon as we can. And so we're excited to, you know, leverage some of the stuff that we're doing on the talk shows. You know, you can go on the site now, and there's bits of, you know, interviews that will be in with the stories that we're focusing on. So it's you know, it's a great way to highlight all of our multimedia that we're pushing out there. And
you even have TV streams, Rogers television streams.
That's right.
As well?
Yeah. So I mean, if you were to go on the site, and there's a Rogers TV button right at the top, and you could watch us talking right now.
It helps to watch Daytime Ottawa.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, not only are you keeping people informed, but there's fun stuff on there, crosswords and games. Stuff like that? Yeah,
stuff that you wouldn't, you know, typically see. But again, getting back to kind of that community paper feel almost. Yeah, you can go on there and do daily crossword obituaries, which, you know, have dropped off a lot of, you know, local radio and newspapers now. You can go and you can find that on Ottawa Matters. And yeah, Dylan, you were saying with your radio background, you used to you know, broadcast obituaries on air. But,
I did, yes. When I started as a young broadcaster in Trenton, Ontario, I'd read the obituaries. Not the most fun thing to do at the beginning of your career, but it's necessary, obviously, to get this information out.
Right, and you know, it just has to do with that community again feel. You know, like it's, you know, you can kind of just keep track of everything that's going on in your community.
Tell us how you've upped your social media game as well when it comes to this website in particular.
Yeah, so you know, with me being the sole web person kind of now in our newsroom, I was formerly with 1310, and I'm still working in that newsroom. It's just that now I'm solely OttawaMatters.com. So I'm, making sure that we're on top of all of our, Twitter and Facebook, and we have an Instagram account now, which we didn't have before. And just really, again, just getting that message out there and just making sure that we've got that covered, and we're putting a lot of the great content that we have been generating for a long time that maybe hasn't made it to web is now making it to web, and we're able to get that out through social media.
If people were to sign up to your daily email newsletter, what would people find in the newsletter daily?
So you're finding all the latest highlights, all the top headlines from every day. So it goes in chronological order, basically. But you get 13 headlines in your daily email, and that more than it's amazing actually the amount of news that we can cover in a day, and usually it's completely stocked with new headlines. It's just another way to get that out there, and also it's a great way just to not everybody checks online the website every day, so you get this in your inbox, you can see what's going on around the city.
All right, and I'm sure we're out of time now, but I'm sure the future as well, you're going to continue to keep adding new features. And
that's one thing definitely. We want to get more specialty kind of community features going. We're going to get some freelance writers on, some freelance photographers, really cover some of the community events and get some photo galleries up as well.
OttawaMatters.com. Mike Vlasveld, thank you so much for joining us.
No problem, thank you.
More Daytime coming up on Rogers TV.